We want you for Science Olympiad.
If someone didn't know anything about Science Olympiad, what would you tell them?
Well, I think that it's a great experience for the kids that are interested in science and the kids who might be interested in science. I think that it was one of the defining events that developed critical thinking, good sportsmanship, and teamwork. And as a parent, that is everything that you want for your kid.
Science Olympiad, I think, is a program where kids get to compete in science-related events. And as a team, they get to go to different competitions, meet new people, and experience science in a way that they wouldn't think that science could be experienced.
I would describe it as a fun, family experience. If all these people on a team all have their own certain aspects they're studying with, like you have plants, diseases, and you're all working towards the same goal. And when you're all waiting for your event to go on, everything's so encouraging. So I think it's just a great family. Learning science is a big family.
What is the toughest part of Science Olympiad?
For me, it was deciding what to do, because there were so many events and they all seemed really interesting. Of course, there's all the studying and the calibrating, engineering devices and stuff, and that can be pretty hard at times, but it's actually not that bad. I think the hardest part was deciding what to do. So.
I'd say it's the hardest part is being of an event coach is when the group's really large in the beginning of the year, because there were a lot of people in food science that I was an event coach for in the beginning of the year, and then they were also baking. So that was a little tough. But there's a really high level of enthusiasm with the kids. So there's not a lot that wasn't positive about Science Olympiad. As a parent, it's had a huge impact on my kids because my son's going to study biomedical engineering, and he wants to go into research because he loved doing the experiments. And my daughter wants to go into biochemistry. So that's been great. They thought they liked it, and then they left Science Olympiad knowing they loved it.
I think the hardest thing was the time commitment, because I'm terrible at managing time. And so yeah, that was the hardest thing, was just understanding that being part of that team, you're gonna have to put in a lot of effort.
If you had to pick a favorite moment, what would you pick?
I was a first time and one and only time coach for the fossil team. It was a new event that year, and I didn't know how we were going to do, and our team took second place, and it was a moment for me. I'll never forget it.
Best moment I can recall is my 8th grade year at the state championship at Cal State Long Beach, and we did really well. And it was really fun to be part of that team.
I can think of a couple. One where, I have a competition, and then all the events are done, and you're sitting there and you're sort of waiting, but then you're like, oh, that was exhausting, And then you're sitting there and talking how did your event go? I was like, oh, I did awful. Well, that's okay, And you're just laughing about it, because then at that point you can't do anything about it right then. So you're just well, whatever, we did our best, And then it's a lot of fun. And then after that, though, is another good part where you're at the actual awards ceremony thing. And also it's really stressful, though, because then you're are they going to call Veach it or are they not? And it's I don't know. And then sometimes they do, and that's fantastic, because then you're the whole team, even if it's not your event, you're just screaming at the top of your lungs because you're so excited, which I think is great, so yeah.
Why should someone participate in Science Olympiad?
It's just a great opportunity to meet new people that you don't necessarily interact with at school. It's a great after-school program. I mean, I know a lot of kids, they're not really involved in a whole lot after school, and they may not feel like they could do other stuff, but then Science Olympiad, you just feel it feels like home. You could just go in and relax, maybe have a snack, and then go do fun science.
People should definitely try out for Science Olympiad, even if they don't think that they like science, because to be honest, when I first heard about Science Olympiad in 7th grade, and I told my mom about it, and she was definitely, oh, you need to join this. And I was actually against the idea in the beginning, since ever since I was in 2nd grade all the way to 7th grade, I thought that I wanted to be a writer. And I was thinking, science is not the thing for me. I am definitely an English writing sort of gal. And it's been the most incredible thing that's happened to me. I definitely know I want to go into science now. It's my favorite subject at school, and it's just one of my favorite hobbies. So definitely people should join a Science Olympiad, because you don't know how amazing it can impact your life and how much it can change you.
You get to pick from 20 different events. I'm just ballpark. But it doesn't matter. You can learn about astronomy, you can learn about rocks, there's so many different areas to choose. And so there's the science aspect, and then there's the life lessons that go along with it. And there's a lot of bonding with the students that are there, and I think they form this, teamwork, camaraderie, and I just think it's a great experience for any student. It's something that, I honestly would pay a small fortune for in a summer program, but we get it, offered at Beechwood. It's great.
What was the most surprising thing about Science Olympiad?
With Science Olympiad, there is a lot of dedication that you have to put in. There's a lot of hard work that you have to put in, but there's also a lot of fun. I never expected to have those fun Saturday meets where we would sit around celebrating all of our accomplishments. I never thought that as a team we'd become super close with each other. I never thought that we would all be a family, but it was a big shock to me that when you get put on this team, you do become a team and you do become a family.
How much fun it was. How much fun the day of competition was, and waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and going out to that college. And yeah, it was stressful, but we had a great time. It was just, we had a lot of fun. We were all either freaking out studying or playing rock band or playing football or something, and then you go off to your event, you do your best, and the reward at the end of getting that medal at the awards ceremony, it was very rewarding, and it just taught you the meaning of good work, hard work.
I think it was surprising how much I liked it, because I was not a science student, and I found myself when I was there falling in love with certain parts of it. The kids would quiz each other, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So I think that was a surprising thing for me. And it was surprising to see how my child related to other kids and the camaraderie that was there.
How has Science Olympiad helped you with your further education in high school and maybe choosing a career?
I guess Science Olympiad, I was always interested in science to begin with, but it really helped me narrow down what fields I was interested in and sort of opened me up to new things that I probably never would have considered getting into. And then in high school, already having sort of that know-how on how to study for something really helped with my classes, and then sort of already knowing what I was interested in really helped in high school. So.
Well, definitely I noticed a change in my study habits because it really improved my work ethic. I used to be kind of lazy, and then after that, I couldn't be lazy anymore. So it really changed my work ethic.
Again, time management. It really teaches you to manage your time if you have an extracurricular. And then even the events that I've studied with Science Olympiad, there's things that I'll learn that will somehow relate to something I'm learning about in school. I know in one of the events I learned about townships, which is a section of land, and in history class, not a couple weeks later, we learned about townships in history class, and it was nice to have some background knowledge so you could really focus on other things. You didn't have to worry about, okay, what is this thing? And it's also helpful if you do some sort of biology or chemistry or physics. You will take a course in that later on in high school, and it's very helpful to have a good, solid foundation in that.
one of the things that was fun for me about being a parent, volunteer, and coach was that I had to suddenly teach myself something that I either had never taught myself or had learned an awfully long time ago. And it was nice to see that my brain was still pretty good. And maybe those people who write about brains of people in their 50s actually finally being at their best stride, maybe that's true. Don't be afraid. If you can read English, if you can spend a little bit of time that you might have spent watching television on brushing up on something or learning something for the first time, you'll learn it with the students. And none of the topics are presented at a ridiculous level, absolutely not. Everything is extremely approachable material. You can go crazy and look up all kinds of crazy things on the internet and go to the UCI library and hunt up things if you want to, but you don't have to. You can help the students take their steps. You're providing the structure, you're providing the support, you're helping the scheduling to take place, and you're involved in it yourself as much as you can be. But you do not need to be afraid. You don't need to be embarrassed. You don't need to be a world's expert to help out.
Parent help is huge, and it can be anything from coordinating snack duty, bringing snack, running copies, just being there for crowd control. It's amazing how chaotic, we'll say organized chaos, we can have in room 12 when you try and cram 60 kids in there at one time. And being there is huge in helping to keep students on task, because as excited as they are, sometimes they're not as focused as we would like them to be. But really the most help that can be done is if a parent will be kind enough to kind of take an event under their wing and make it their own, because that's a huge load off of me. I'm one person and there are 23 events. I can't coach all 23 by myself. I'd go insane, I think. So that extra help is really, really important.
Hi, my name is Kate Spitzer, and I'm a mom / coach / Science Olympiad fan.
Hi, my name is Cambria Jones, and I'm once a member of the Science Olympiad team at Beechwood. I'm always a member of the Science Olympiad team at Beechwood.
My name is Sandy Malidi, and I was a parent / mentor of the Beechwood Science Olympiad team for 3 years, even though my son was involved in 4 years.
Hi, I'm Tanner Henkhaus, and I'm a science geek who plays water polo.
Hi, my name is Eugene, and I'm a very proud Science Olympiad alumni of Beechwood.
Hi, my name is Pam, and I'm a proud mom of a Science Olympian.
Hi, my name is Iman Richards, and I am a Science Olympian.
Hi, my name is Gail Henkhaus, and I am Tanner Henkhaus's mother.
Hi, my name is James Carr, and I am a computer engineer because of Science Olympiad.
Hi, my name is Colleen, and I'm a proud Science Olympiad parent.
Hi, my name is Patrick Spitzer, and I'm a paleontologist.
I'm Ariana Kim. I'm going to Wheaton College in the fall. I'm a bird lover. I enjoy catching lizards, and I highly recommend that you join Science Olympiad because it's a great experience, and the teacher's awesome, and the mentors are great.
Hi, my name is Marty Carr, and I'm the lucky parent of 3 former participants in Science Olympiad who are headed for careers in engineering, and my wife and I are most grateful for that.
Hi, my name is Sean Malidi. I'm a former Beechwood Science Olympiad member. I joined the team in 2006 and was a member for 4 years. I attended Troy High School and was on the Troy High Science Olympiad team, and I'll be attending Princeton University in the fall to study physics.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Steele, and I'm the Beechwood Science Olympiad coach.
Hi, I'm Tara E. Schneider, and I am a human being who happens to like science and stuff. Yay! Done it.
We're going with it. We're going with it. You're awesome.
Hey everybody, you should join Science Olympiad!
It's absolutely amazing.
And it's fun.
And you get one of these cool t-shirts.
You lost Tara.